ran around with a band that, I won't name them, but a satanic rock band, and all their music was very wicked. And one day I just asked him, I said, where do you get those horrible songs that you write? And he said to me, we all get in a room and the songs just come. We know that to be automatic writing. And he said, the songs just come, we write them down, we record them, and then we take the master tape to a witch coven and they pray over it. So that when we press the records and they go into people's homes, demons go home with each record.
But if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see, okay, let's take rap music. Same people who own the labels own the prisons.
Now it seems like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
It's opportunistic.
Yeah.
I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
The master is a tape about as big as the top of this podium that looks like an overgrown 8-track that the album is cut on, and it's placed in a machine that produces and presses the records and the 8-tracks and cassettes that you buy. After it's been recorded, it's taken in. This is why a master's cut months in advance before it's released. On the full moon, it's taken in to a temple room about the size of this auditorium that is in every one of the major music companies, behind locked doors up in the executive office. And it's placed on an altar sitting in the north of the room, and a pentagram engraved in the floor. And 13 hand-chosen witches and wizards and a coven come in and conjure a principality or a power up, usually Regia or something like that, and order him to tell the demons under him to follow every record and every tape coming off of that master. As I tell many Christian parents, you can go home and count your kids' records, probably yours too, and count how many demons at least are there.
Another disturbing aspect of the influence of Satanism in the music industry is the notion of musicians channeling spirits that overtake their bodies during performances. Some artists have openly discussed experiences where they feel possessed or guided by an otherworldly force while on stage, attributing their extraordinary performances to these spiritual encounters.
Like when you're getting ready to go on stage and perform, does Sasha Fierce, when does she show up?
Usually when I hear the crowd, when I put on my stilettos, when like the moment right before when you're nervous and that other thing kind of takes over for you.
Min is a crazy boy who lives in me, and he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months ago. I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in rage, so he bashes everyone. He threatens to beat people, and he's violent.
That must be nice to have like an ignorant loudmouth who you can just sort of blame every...
He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I ask him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason. People have brought him out. People conjured him up. Now he won't leave.
Like I say, to each his own, you know?
I know. You look at her. She's so sweet.
Hey, she powerful too.
Yeah, I did magic on my brother yesterday.
Don't talk, sweetheart. It's okay. You're a silly man. I can talk to kids.
She powerful.
I know.
Cause that's a lot of people right there.
She's sweet to kids, I swear.
Hey, why you don't never just talk for yourself? Why you always talk to your community? You supposed to give them the orders. They don't supposed to give you the orders. You the controller. I got 10,000 names right now.
I got 10,000 angels in here with me right now at my command.
You're rude, just a little.
I sacrifice.
I know. I will too. I said I will
Say
too.
What? It's hard. That's a hell of a journey. 42 days, no food. No food. That's a hell of a journey.
I
I
know
ain't
it
about to
is.
get small. Felt like I was going crazy after that. Different. Everybody know what it take. Everybody ain't willing to do what it take. I'm over 3,000 years old. I'm up in rank.
In today's music industry, several artists have admitted to incorporating witchcraft and spells into their music, claiming to cast spells on their listeners. Taylor Swift, known for her hit songs and massive popularity, is one such artist. Swift's music video for Willow features witchcraft imagery, and she has openly talked about the song being akin to casting a spell to make someone fall in love. Beyond these individual admissions, there's a broader pattern of satanic and pagan influences in the music industry.
What really, really woke me up and let me know, like, okay, the enemy is involved in this kind of music. I'll never forget, there was I had to perform, and I was performing with this famous rapper. I actually opened up for him, and I was, got on the stage. I began to rap and do my thing. And while I was rapping, everybody was feeling it, and everybody liked it. And even this person, he was like, man, he shook my hand even afterwards that I got done. Like, man, you did a great job. And now it's his turn to get on. And so after I got off, I stood in the back of the club, and I saw him get on, and he began to perform. And there was this voice that came to me. And again, I know the voice now, but at the time I didn't know the voice. I just heard something, and I listened. And this voice said, I need you to go back. I need to go to the back of the club. I need you to stand on the back wall and watch. Literally, my eye opened to the spirit world. The moment that I said I was going to do what this voice was telling me to do, it was as I got activated. And my eyes opened to the spirit. I see these dark shadows come out of this rapper's mouth and enter the people that was in the club. The women started getting more like seductive and promiscuous, and then the guys started getting more angrier and rowdy, and like the next thing you know, gunshots happen in the club, and we run.
Artists like Lady Gaga and Beyonce often involve the use of occult symbols, ritualistic performances, and lyrics that glorify witchcraft and rebellion against biblical values. This trend isn't just about individual beliefs, but reflects a deeper cultural shift. As our society becomes more secular, themes of witchcraft and the occult become more mainstream. This shift can desensitize young listeners to these dark themes, subtly altering their values and perceptions.